Hi friends, a very good evening and a warm welcome once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep as well as the application of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gourav Gupta and I am back in front of you once again with our next session on last lap to MHCET 2024. So as promised, today we will solve some more questions on logical reasoning, and today we'll be tackling in this session we'll be looking at the questions which are based on arrangements. The arrangements can be of different types. It can be linear, circular or matrix arrangement. So a very good evening to all of you. I hope I'm clearly visible and audible to all the students who are currently watching this session live on the YouTube channel or the application of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Hello everyone, Krishna, Shreya, Shreyansh, a very good evening to all of you. I hope I'm clearly visible and audible. So can you all please quickly confirm just by writing yes if I'm clearly visible and audible to all of you. Now we will soon begin this session. We'll soon begin solving the questions. Hello Vishal, how are you? Good evening, Ridhiraj. Okay, thank you, Shreya, Jeet, Sakshi. Thank you for confirming that I'm clearly visible and audible. Okay, friends. So, friends, in this session, we will take one step closer towards MHCT examination, which is scheduled to come, which is scheduled to be conducted a few days from now. So I think like we are less than 1 week away from MHCT examination. All of you must be excited. Some of you might be nervous. Some of you might be having that adrenaline rush inside you. So whatever it is, whatever feeling you have, I don't know, but I want all of you to be scoring good in this examination. Shivani is saying that I'm still scoring around 85 to 90 marks, then what should I do? Shivani, proper analysis. See, Shivani, in the last 7 days, a lot of things can be done which can break or make your examination, right? So now, as far as studying new topics, learning new things is concerned, please don't do that. It's just that analyze your paper completely, analyze your mocks completely. If you are committing a lot of errors, like if you have this score because of a lot of negative marking, then like obviously there is no negative marking, but because of a lot of wrong answers, then uh, do the analysis of those wrong questions properly. Find out the mistake that you are making, find out your weak areas, find out the places where you're committing the errors, and plug in all those loopholes. All right, this is the only thing that can be done in these last few days. Just do a proper analysis of every mock that you have taken, nothing more than that. All right, so friends, let's begin with this session. Let's start solving the questions. Now today we'll be dealing with linear, circular and matrix arrangements, right? Now if I'll talk about arrangements, linear or circular. So linear arrangement, it is an arrangement in a row. Linear arrangement can be of different types. Now a linear arrangement can be in which people are sitting in a single row and they are facing the same direction, or they may be facing different directions, or they can be divided in two different rows where they are either facing the same direction or facing towards each other or facing away from each other. So there can be different different ways in which the questions can be asked. Similarly, in circular arrangements, there can be a group of people who are sitting around a circular table. All of them are facing inside, all of them are facing outside, or some of them are facing inside, some of them are facing outside. Now totally depends on what is the added level of difficulty that they want to introduce. They may give you different types of questions. All right, so this is what linear and circular arrangement is. Now these are the different types of questions that you may get: linear arrangement, dual row arrangement, linear arrangements with other parameters. So other parameters means, fine, some friends are sitting in a linear arrangement, and these friends are like they belong to different cities, they like some different fruits, so there can be some added parameters here. Circular arrangement can also be there with blood relations. All right, so these are different types of questions that we have seen in the recent years, in the last 2 or 3 years. Okay. Now, talking about the weightage, talking about the importance of these areas. So, these are the number of questions that we have seen in the last few years from linear, circular, and dual row arrangements. Right. Now, if I talk about 2022, 4 questions from linear arrangements were there. In the paper of 2020, there were 8 from linear and 5 from dual row. That makes it a total of 13 questions from this particular area. So yes, overall we can say that this area is very important. Okay, great. Now let's begin solving the questions. So all of you focus now. The first question is already there on your screen. Now this is an independent question. The directions are given on your screen. Try to find out the answer of this question. Now the questions can be they can be independent questions. There can be questions which will come in the form of sets. So we'll be solving both the types here. So starting with one independent question. All of you solve it and post your answer in the chat box. So write your answer in terms of option A, B, C, D, or E. All of you, please write your answer in the form of option A, B, C, D, or E. All right. So on the application, only one student, Anjali, has given the answer. Sanya, Shreya, Mansi, Avni, Khushi, Jeet, Harpreet. A lot of you have now given the answers. Great. So let's solve this one, all of us. Now, 6 people, P, Q, R, S, T, and U, are sitting in a row. P and U. So if nothing is mentioned about the direction they are facing, we'll have to assume that all of them are facing the same direction. Okay. So we have 6 people. T and U do not sit at the extremes. S sits immediate next to R. Now, immediate next to R, that means S is the neighbor of R. It can be on the left hand side, it can be on the right hand side, but it is in either immediate left or immediate right. Now, R who sits at the third place from one end. Now, R sits third place from one end, so there can be 2 possibilities for R. So, first of all, I'll draw 6 blank chairs and I'll make 2 different arrangements because R can be at any place. So, R who sits at the third place from one end, in the first case, I'll put R here. In the second case, I'll put R here. Now, I always say one thing that if you are starting with an assumption, if you are drawing just one arrangement and that assumption proves to be incorrect, then you'll have to go back again and start it from the beginning. What I generally do is I'll make 2 or 3 parallel cases. That saves a lot of time. Okay, so R sits third place from one of the ends, right? Now S sits to the immediate next to R. S sits immediate next to R. Okay, now T and U do not sit at any of the extremes. So T and U cannot sit at the extremes. T cannot sit here, U cannot sit here. Similarly, T or U cannot sit here. Now, what do you have to find out? Since this particular directions are not giving us any unique set of arrangement, what do you have to find out here is at most how many people are seated between S and P. S और P के बीच में ज्यादा से ज्यादा कितने लोग हो सकते हैं, राइट? ओके, नाउ S और P के बीच में मुझे नंबर ऑफ पीपल इंक्रीज करने हैं, सो आई ट्राई टू मेक देम सिट as away as possible from each other. Okay, now S sits immediate next to R. So in the first case, I'll make S sit at this chair instead of this chair. अगर मैं यहाँ पे बिठाता हूँ तो S somewhere middle में होगा, so problem होगी, इनके बीच का distance increase नहीं कर पाऊंगा. Okay, now T and U cannot sit at extremes, so I'll make T and U sit at these two chairs. Now nothing is given about P, so I'll make P sit as much far away as possible from S. So I'll make P sit here, and I can say that by doing this, the distance between S and P is maximum. Okay, so at most how many people can sit between them? At most maximum find out करने हैं, so maximum 3 people can sit between S and P. 3 से ज्यादा नहीं हो सकते. If I look at the second arrangement, I'll make S sit at this chair. For T and U who cannot sit at extremes, I'll have to make these two chairs reserved, and then I'll make P sit here, so that once again there are 3 chairs between S and P. So the correct answer of this question will be option C, and yes, plenty of you have given a correct answer. On the application, Saurabh, Inara and Ranu have given, and on the WhatsApp group as well, WhatsApp channel as well. Sorry, I'm saying WhatsApp, YouTube पे भी काफी लोगों ने सही आंसर दिया. Good, keep it up. So that was question number 1. The correct answer is option C. Let's quickly move on to the second question, question number 2. Once again, this is an independent question. Mohit, it's an assumption. Yes, definitely. The question was like that. We had to maximize the number of people between S and P. Okay, there could have been different arrangements, right? The arrangement that I made, that maximized the gap between S and P. And yes, we will have to do that. Okay, Mohit. So Mohit, you are absolutely correct. That was an assumption, and the question was asked on the basis of the assumption. Now, second question on your screen, slightly lengthy, but quickly, I know that all of you can quickly give me an answer. So quickly solve it and post your answer in the chat box. Jeet is very quick, has already given an answer. Now, 4 people, W, X, Y, Z are sitting around the circular table. So first of all, we should draw a circular table, right? So I've drawn a circular table. Now these 4 are sitting equidistant from each other, but not necessarily in the same order. Now, believe me, the question is lengthy but easy. Okay, as evident, already a lot of you have given the answer. So let's solve this. Okay. Now, 4 people, W, X, Y, Z, are sitting around a circular table equidistant from each other, but not necessarily in the same order. So I'll mark 4 places. Now, 2 of them are facing center and 2 of them are facing opposite to the center. So out of 4, 2 are facing inside, 2 are facing outside, away from the center of the table. Only one person sits between W and X. Now 4 people, one person sitting between W and X. I can say clearly that W and X are sitting opposite to each other. So I'll start by putting up W and X on opposite chairs. W faces outside, opposite to the center, done. Now Y sits to the immediate right of W. Immediate right of W will be clockwise, so Y will sit here, and Z, the 4th person remaining, will sit opposite to Y. Both the immediate neighbors of Y face the same direction. Immediate neighbors of Y are W and X. They will face the same direction. If W is facing outside, X will also face outside, right? Now W and X are facing outside, so Y and Z will definitely face inside because 2 of them are facing inside and 2 outside. That's it, the arrangement is drawn. Question is, what is the position of Z with respect to X? Now with respect to X, Z is immediate right. Okay, so Z is immediate right of X. The correct answer I can say that it is option A, and can see plenty of you have given a correct answer. Plenty of you. Nice, good. Good to see that. Lovely. So friends, that was question number 2. The correct answer is option A. Plenty of you have given a correct answer. Let's quickly move on to the next question. Now, next is a set of 3 questions. Okay. So I'll give you 3 minutes to decode the entire information that will be there. In these 3 minutes, you will have to draw the arrangement, and then I'll take you to the questions one by one. Okay. So on your screen, the direction set for the next 3 questions, question number 3, 4, and 5. Come on, people, more than 100 students are watching live and only 25 likes, 24 likes. That is pretty unfair. Okay, now if you like the sessions that we are conducting, if you are liking this session, why not press the like button? Come on, do it. It motivates us, and we will come up with many more sessions for all of you before your examination. So please go ahead, take some time, take 2 minutes, 2 seconds out and press the like button, and then continue solving this question. Okay, good, Kaushal. So Kaushal, I'm expecting an answer from you. Quick answer. So come on, tell me, like those who have already drawn this, please post done in the chat box. Lovely, good. So the people who are done, quickly give me who are sitting in these rows. What are the names respectively in the first row at the top and in the second row at the bottom? Come on, just quickly write the arrangement in the chat box. Lovely, good, very good, Jeet. Nice. Okay, so let's quickly begin with this. Let's start with the discussion. Now, 10 people are seated in such a way that 5 each are present in 2 rows facing each other. So these 2 rows are drawn like they are facing each other. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 5, 10. Now G, H, I, J, K sit in a row that faces south. Okay, so I can say that G, H, I, J, K will be facing south, and like they are sitting in the first row, they will be facing downwards, and the other set of people U, V, W, X, and Y will be facing in the second row below, but they will be facing north. That ways, all of them are facing towards each other. Okay, so This set of people will be sitting in the first row, GHIJK, and UVWXY will be sitting in the second row. Done. Now let's start arranging them. The first condition, K and W sit at extreme ends but not opposite to each other. K in the first row, W in the second row, but they are not opposite to each other and they are sitting at extreme ends. Okay. Now there can be two possibilities. K at this chair, W at this chair, or there can be one more possibility. Like I said, I'll be going parallel in both the cases. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other possibility can be K here and W here. Okay, so K and W sit at extreme ends but not opposite to each other. This is done. Now G sits two places away to the one who sits opposite X. I don't know G, I don't know X. I'll leave this condition. None of G and X sit at extreme ends. So G and X, none of them will sit at extreme ends. Okay. So G sits two places away. That means G and X के बीच में there will be one person and none of G and X sit at extreme ends. Okay. Now G sits two places away to the one who sits opposite to X. So G and X can be at second chair from the left hand side and the right hand side respectively. It is possible. But G does not sit next to K. So G will sit here and X will sit here in the first case. In the second case, G will sit here and X will sit here. Okay, right? Now I sits opposite V. Now V and I are opposite pair. Now there is only one set of chairs that can accommodate opposite people sitting. Okay, that is exactly the center of each of the rows. So I will sit here and V will sit here. Similarly, in the second case, I and V. Okay. Now the next line, J sits to the immediate right of I. Now immediate right of I in the first case. Now since I is facing south, so immediate right of I will be on the left hand side of our screen. So J sits to the immediate right of I. I can make J sit at this chair. But in the second case, there is no place for J. So I can completely eliminate the second case and I'll go ahead with the first case. Okay. Now in the first row, G, H, H is remaining. So H will sit at extreme right hand side of the row. U does not sit at an extreme. So U cannot be sitting at the extreme chair. So U cannot be in the second row. U cannot be on the leftmost chair. So U will be between V and W. Now who is left in the second row? U, V, W, X, Y is left and Y will be placed here. Okay? Am I clear? Is it done? So this arrangement is completed and we can go ahead and look at each and every question. Right? Okay. So let's have a look at the first question, all of you. The first question on your screen now. Now, who sits in the middle of one of the rows? Who sits in the middle of one of the rows? So you are given 5 options. Okay, nice. Sanskar, this one is not repeated. Okay. Perfect. So among these, if I'll go back to the arrangement, in the middle, I and V are sitting. Okay, so I and V are in the middle. Now among the options, I have only I as option C. So the correct answer is option C of question number 3. Okay. Now moving ahead to the next question. Question number 4. Who sits opposite G? So once you have made the arrangement, once you have made the arrangement, then you can answer all the questions very quickly. So who sits opposite G? Now G के opposite कौन बैठा है? G के opposite it's U. So U is sitting opposite to G. Once again, the correct answer is option C. Next, question number 5. Who sits second to the right of the person sitting opposite to J? Who sits second to the right of the person sitting opposite to J? A person sitting opposite to J. Let's check who is it. So person sitting opposite to J is X. Okay. Who sits second to the right of this person? Now second to the right of this person is U. Okay. And U is the correct answer, which is option B. So option B is correct answer for question number 5. Right? So that's it. 3 questions belongs to this set. Now let's move ahead and look at the next type of questions, scheduling and matrix. Okay. Now scheduling and matrix, there can be 3 different types of questions. Okay. Now arrangement of 2 parameters, 3 parameters or 4 or more parameters. So it totally depends on the number of parameters that they are using that raises the level of difficulty of the question. Now talking about the history, these are the number of questions that we have seen in the previous year papers from matrix and arrangement, like from scheduling and matrix. So as many as 28 questions in 2018 came from scheduling and matrix. In 2022, as per the data, there were 12 questions from scheduling and matrix arrangements, right? So let's look at solving one of the sets from scheduling and matrix. All of you. So you will see the directions for the next 5 questions on your screen in a few moments, right? Now for this, I'll be giving you 3 minutes once again. Okay. So in 3 minutes, you will have to make the arrangement, the matrix, the table, whatever way you want. Okay. Now overload, what about 2003? 2003, we don't have paper because it was online. So that was memory based. So I cannot be sure about 2003. Sorry, 2023. Okay. So 2023, I'm not sure about that. This is the data which is authentic. Okay. So we can talk about this, right? Okay. Now, for all of you, for the next 5 questions, this is the data that you will have to work on. So directions for the next 5 questions, all of you start working on these directions. You may post done in the chat box once you are done making this matrix. Please post done in the chat box. All right, Prerna, the first one who is done. Snehal, Shreya, very good. Jeet, lovely. So a lot of you are already done. I'll wait for a few more seconds and then we will start with the discussion. So on the application as well as on the YouTube channel, I can see some of you are done. Virajita, Ranu, Priya, Anya, Kirti, Sneha, Harshit, a lot of you are done. Great. So now, how many parameters do we have? We have 6 friends married within a year in the months. So we have months. So 6 friends, the months, the cities, and then the brides, their wives. Okay. So friends, the name of wife, the month, and the city. So these are the 4 parameters that we have in total for this. So I'll make a table accordingly. I'll be fixing one of the parameters. I can fix the name of these people. You can fix the month, the city, the bride. Just fix one of the parameters and keep the other parameters open. Okay. So I'll copy all these instructions on the next page. We'll draw an empty table like this. In this table, in the leftmost column, I'll be writing the names of these people. Now, since the initials of the names of these friends are different, Anirban, Dev, Mayank, Prasun, Raghav, and Sajal, so I'll just be writing their initials A, D, M, P, R, and S. I'll be writing the name of the bride, their wife here, then the city in which they are living. Okay, these are 6 cities, and the name of the month in which they have visited. Okay, so month yahan pe aa jayega, right? So name is fixed for these friends, bride, city and month I'll be writing in front. Now any extra information I'll be writing at the bottom of the table. Okay. Now the bottom of the table, like where the table ends, below that, the extra portion is also helpful. Now first information, first statement, Mayank's wedding took place in Bangalore. So Mayank, the city will be Bangalore. All right. However, he is not married to G or V. The name of the wife's, the initials are also different. So Mayank is not married to G, not married to V. Okay. So city is Bangalore. Wedding took place in Bangalore, right? So this was the first statement read completely. Done. Now let's move on to the next statement. Okay. So Bangalore is fixed. I'll circle it. Second statement, A's wedding took place in Pune. So A in Pune, right? This is fixed. And Raghav's in Chennai. So Chennai, all right. However, neither of them was married to Juhi or Beena. So not Juhi, not Beena for both of them. Okay, write all the things very clearly. So second statement is also done. Now the third statement, the wedding in Mumbai took place in month January. So Mumbai will be associated with January. Now since I don't have Mumbai city as well as January month inside the table, I'll write this information at the bottom of the table. So Mumbai will be associated with January. Now next statement, statement number 4. Hetal's wedding took place in March but not in Pune. So Hetal is in March, right? So just give me 1 second, all of you. Now Hetal is in March, right? And let me write it. Now Hetal is the name of the bride, so I'll write it at the bottom. But not in Pune. Now I have Pune city inside the table. Okay. So A is married in Pune city. Now Pune will not be Hetal will not be the bride of this person. So not H because of Pune and not month March. Okay. So March month यहाँ पे भी नहीं आएगा. Right? Because Pune is fixed as a city in the table. So whichever wedding took place in Pune, it was not of Hetal and it was not held in the month of March. Clear? This is statement number 4. Right? Now moving ahead, statement number 5. Girja and Ishika got married in January and August. Okay? In Bangalore and Mumbai, but not following the above order. So Girja, Ishika, they will be married in January and August, and the city will be Bangalore and Mumbai, right? Now, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, Mumbai is already associated with January. So can I say that Bangalore will be associated with August? Yes or no? Look at the bottom of the screen. Now Mumbai and January, they are associated with each other. So in statement number 5, January is already associated with Mumbai. So I can say that Bangalore will be associated with August. So inside the table, wherever you have written Bangalore, you may write the month August in front of it. Okay, right? Now, Girja and Ishika are associated with these months or cities. Now I can see that Bangalore city, जहाँ पे Bangalore city है, वहाँ पे G, Girja नहीं आ सकती. I've already written that. Okay, so obviously Ishika will come here. Okay, so Ishika is fixed here. So Ishika's wedding will be in the month of August and in Bangalore city. So Girja will be in Mumbai in the month of January. So at the bottom of the screen, I'll write Girja here. So Girja's wedding, I don't know kisse hui hai, but Girja's wedding is in Mumbai and in the month of January, right? So that was statement number 5. Statement number 6, Prasoon visited Hyderabad and Mumbai only after his marriage. So that means Prasoon's marriage did not took place in Hyderabad or Mumbai. So for Prasun, not Hyderabad, not Mumbai. Okay. Now out of 6 cities, 3 cities are already filled. Done. Pune, Bangalore and Chennai. Now for Prasun, Hyderabad and Mumbai cannot come. So the last city that is left for Prasun is Delhi. Look at the top. So Delhi is the only city left. So Prasun's wedding took place in Delhi. Now Prasun visited Hyderabad and Mumbai only after his marriage in December. So Prasun's marriage can also not happen in the month of December. Done? Clear? Okay. आगे चलते हैं. Now I'm left with the Girja, Mumbai and January. So Girja, Mumbai and January can come in the second row or at the bottommost row. Okay. Now look at the 7th point. Sejal was married to Juhi in June. So I'll fill this information. Sejal at the bottom is married to Juhi in the month of June. Okay. So Girja, Mumbai and January has only one place, that is D. So Girja, bride of Dev. Mumbai is the city and January is the month. Okay. So all the places where I have put a circle, these places are fixed. Okay. Now look at the city. 5 cities are already fixed: Pune, Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi and Chennai. Which city is left? Hyderabad. So Sajal, who's married to Juhi, will be married in Hyderabad in the month of June. Right? So cities all done. Right? Now let's start looking at the brides as well as the months. Okay. Now Hetal is in March. Okay. Now Hetal is in March. अब ये वाला combination कहाँ पे आ सकता है? So 7th statement is done, right? So I'll put a tick in front of that. Now Prasun, Hyderabad and Mumbai only after his marriage. So city is fixed and month is not fixed. Okay. Now let's talk about the brides. Now B से किसका नाम शुरू होता है? Beena. Beena is not the wife of A as well as R. So Beena has to be the wife of Prasun. Okay, so Beena, this wife is also gone. Now among the brides who are left, so Girja is done, Juhi is done, Beena is done and Ishika is done. Now Hetal and Vinny. Now Hetal cannot be the bride of A. So Hetal cannot be the bride of A. So Hetal will be the bride of R. So Hetal will come here. And the last lady which is left is Vinny. Vinny will be the wife of A. Okay, so all 6 wives I have kept here. Done. Now let's talk about the month. Now Hetal got married. Look at the bottom of the screen. Hetal got married in the month of March. So Hetal, who is the wife of R, whose marriage is in Chennai, will be married in the month of March. Okay, so March is gone. Now Prasun cannot be wedded in December. Okay, so December नहीं आएगा तो Prasun अगर December नहीं है, so A will be December. And the last month which is left, कौन कौन सा बचा है? January is gone, March is gone, May is left. So Prasun will be married in the month of May. That's it. Okay. So now the entire table is done. Now I just want to see a yes in the chat box from the students who have made the same table, exactly the same table. Okay, Harshita says the same table, exactly the same table. Harshit, Vishal, Rishikesh. Great. So some of you have got the same table. Gritika has also got the same table. Garima, Kirti. Okay, same. Absolutely. Vivek, Prasun visited Hyderabad and Mumbai. Okay, after his marriage in December. So Prasun visited these cities in the month of December after his marriage. Okay, right? Yes, Ayushi. Yes, I have seen the sixth. Prasun visited Hyderabad and Mumbai only after his marriage in December. Okay, right? Okay, so let's move ahead. March and May. So Overlord says was confused in March and May. No problem, no problem. Okay, so let's look at the questions one by one. All of you. Now, Hetal's husband is who among the following? Now, Hetal's husband is, let's go back. So, Hetal's husband is R, Raghav. Okay, so the correct answer here will be Raghav, and this is option C. Okay, option C is correct, and that is Raghav. Okay, now moving on, next question, question number 2. Dev's wedding took place in. Dev's wedding took place in. Yes, Vivek. Prasun visited Hyderabad and Mumbai after his marriage in the month of December. So he visited these places, Hyderabad and Mumbai, in December. Okay, right? Okay, so question was Dev's wedding took place in. So Dev's wedding took place in Mumbai in the month of January. Okay, so Mumbai in the month of January. Option C is correct. Question number 2. Okay, next question, question number 3 on your screen. All right, let's check it out. In Delhi, the wedding of one of the friends took place in the month of. So Delhi wedding took place in the month of. So I'll go back. Delhi wedding took place in the month of. Yes. So Delhi is in May, as you can see in the table. So the correct answer should be option D. Right? Next question, question number 4. Sajal's wedding was held in which city they are talking about? Sajal's wedding was held in which of the following cities? I'll take you back. Sajal, his wedding with Juhi in the month of June happened in Hyderabad. Okay, so Hyderabad will be the city for Sajal. Option A, I can see is correct. Yes, it is correct. The last question of this set. Who got married in January? Who got married in January? Quickly, let's finish it off. January, the month January, it is Dev with Girija in Mumbai. Dev and Girija got married in January. So Dev and Girija. So I have Girija among the options. So option D is the correct answer of question number 5. Okay, great. Now that was one of the sets. Now all of you take a pause of a few seconds, 10 seconds, and then we will start with our next set, the final set of the day. Now take out fresh rough sheets. Okay. So let's begin the last set of the day, the final set of the day. Slightly confusing, slightly difficult. All of you be careful while solving this. Here are the directions for the next set. Question number 6, 7, 8, and 9 are based on this direction set. Preet, you were lucky. Good. Yes, Vaishnavi, you must, if you have questions available from the previous year, you must go ahead and solve them. They will definitely be helpful. Prerna, it can be anything like obviously give, nobody can be 100% sure about the pattern of the paper. Okay, so if I tell you it will be jumbled and it will come section wise, so obviously you will see, you will feel cheated. So nobody can tell you. Now, all of you post done in the chat box as soon as you are done solving the set. All right, a few more seconds and then we will begin with the discussion. Now, I don't like these kind of questions in which the name of the persons, all of them starts with the same alphabet. It creates a lot of confusion. All right. So we shall begin with the discussion, all of us. Now, these are 7 people who were born in different years from 1993 to 1999, one in each year on 1st of January, right? Now, the question is, we'll have to find out who is born in which year. That's it. Now, first statement, Swaroop was neither the youngest. Swaroop is neither the youngest nor the oldest. So, Swaroop is not born in 93, not in 99. So, I'll write the first 3 alphabets of the name or first 4 alphabets. Okay, so Swaroop will not be in 93, not in 99. Done. Next, Sampath is 4 years. Okay, before continuing, you must remember one thing. The person who is born in 93 is older as compared to the person who is born in 99. Okay, so 93 wala oldest hoga, then 94, 95 and so on in decreasing order of their ages. Okay. Now Sampath is 4 years younger to Sukhbir. So Sukhbir minus Sampath, it will be 4 years. Okay, Sukhbir minus Sampath is 4 years. So let's say Sukhbir is in 94. Okay, Sukhbir is in 94. So Sampath will be born in 98. Right? Sukhbir पहले पैदा होगा, Sampath बाद में पैदा होगा. Okay, so Sampath is 4 years younger to Sukhbir. Sampath is 4 years in age less than Sukhbir. Okay, so Sukhbir's age minus Sampath's age will be 4. So if Sukhbir is born in 94, Sampath will be born in 98. These are their year of birth, not their ages. Okay, ये एक और छोटा सा confusion है. Done? Okay, now let's look ahead. Stephen is 3 years older than Shivoham. So Stephen minus Shivoham is 3 years. Okay. Now Sharjil is older than Shamim. Sharjil is older than Shamim. Okay. Now 2 out of Swaroop, Sharjil and Shamim were born in the years that were even. So इनमें से 2 लोग, 2 of them are born in even month. Perfect. No 2 out of Swaroop, Sharjil and Shamim, again these 3, were born in successive years. Shamim is older than Shivoham. Okay, Shamim is older than Shivoham. Okay, now this is the entire information that is given to us. Okay, now we'll have to work on them. Now, at one place we have seen even years, odd years. Okay, so out of these 7 years which are given, 3 are even and 4 are odd. 94, 96 and 98 are even. Now 2 out of Swaroop, Sharjil and Shamim are born in even. So out of these 3 even, two are already booked by Swaroop, Sharjil or Shamim. Okay, right? These are gone. Now look at one of the statements here. Sukhbir minus Sampath is 4 years. Okay. Now what extra information that I get from here is both of them are either born in even or both of them are born in odd number of year. Okay. If Sukhbir is born in 94, Sampath will be born in 98. If Sukhbir is born in 95, Sampath will be born in 99. Like this. Right? Now, since only one even year is left, so these two people cannot be born in even, but they are born in odd years. Okay, ये दोनों odd में पैदा हुए, right? So possibility क्या हो सकती है? Sukhbir 93 and Sampath 97, or Sukhbir 95, Sampath 99, right? This can be the possibilities. Okay, am I clear? समझ में आया? I'll repeat. 2 out of Swaroop, Sharjil and Shamim are born in even years. Okay, so because of which 2 even years are gone, only 1 even year is left. So that is why Sukhbir and Sampath cannot be born in even years. They will be born in odd years. Okay, so if I'll assume that Sukhbir is born in 93, so Sampath will be born in 97. Okay, Sampath will be born in 97, right? Now, Stephen minus Shivoham is equal to 3, तो इनके बीच में भी 3 का gap होना चाहिए. Fine, we'll look at that. Okay. Now, it is also given that Swaroop, Sharjil and Shamim were not born in consecutive years. दो इनमें से even years में पैदा हुए हैं, right? So, 2 of them will be born in 94, 96 and one of them will be born in 99. ये possibility हो सकती है. Otherwise, there is no other possibility. Okay, so Swaroop, Sharjil and Shamim will be born in the years that I have selected. Right? Am I clear? Yes or no? Kulkul is saying that 93 Sukhbir. Okay. Nice. So can you all write your answers? Can you write the sequence in which they are born starting from 93? Till then, I'll be solving this. Okay. Now all of you will have to be very careful while solving all these questions. Okay. So I'll be very slow so that all of you will understand each and everything that I'm explaining. Right? Okay. So Swaroop, Sharjil and Shamim, out of these 3, 2 are born in even years and 1 will be born in odd year. The years that they are born, I have marked them. Swaroop, Sharjil and Shamim. अब Stephen और Shivo बचा हुआ है, उनके लिए 95 और 98, ठीक है? So Stephen will be 95 and Shivoham is in 1998. Now Shivoham से बड़े दो लोग हैं, ये दोनों. Look at the bottommost statement. So Shivoham से बड़ा है SHAM, Shamim. So Shamim will be here. Okay, Shamim will be here and Sharjil will be here. Okay, am I clear? Okay, now let's check. Is it like everything is fine here? Okay. Now no to, so check करते हैं. Swaroop is neither the youngest nor the oldest. अब एक Swaroop बचा है. Swaroop has to be put in 1999. अब ये possible ही नहीं हो सकता. Swaroop के लिए एक ही जगह बची है 1999, which cannot be possible. Okay. So I can say that the assumption that I've started with, Sukhbir को मैंने 93 में लिया था, so that assumption was wrong. Now that assumption was wrong, so now I can go ahead and Sukhbir को मैं 95 पे डाल देता हूँ. Okay, that can only be the possibility for Sukhbir. So let's put him on 95 because here contradiction आ गया. Okay, so Sukhbir will be 95. 1 2 3 4 99 कौन हो जाएगा? It will be संपत, right? So now अब कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ये फिक्स हो गया है, right? So सुखबीर 95, संपत 99. Okay, now Swaroop, Sharjil, Shamim, out of these three, two will be even. So for them, even years will be 96, 98, and one of them will be in odd year, right? The remaining 2 year, 94 and 97, are for Stephen and Shivoham. So I'll write Stephen and Shivoham. Okay, now Shivoham से बड़े दो हैं, SHAM Shamim, and Shamim से बड़ा है SHAR Sharjil. Okay, we'll be writing their full names. Now only one place is left, and that will be for Swaroop. Okay, now this particular sequence is as per all the conditions that are given above, and that's it. This is over. Okay, so Sharjil 93, Stephen 94, Sukhbir 95, Shamim 96, Shivoham 97, Swaroop 98, and Sampat 99. These are their year of births. Okay, all right. Now let's look at the questions. All of you be ready with the questions. So question number 1 on your screen. Who was born in the year 1993? Now all the questions can be easily answered. 93. Who was born in year 1993? So I'll go back. In the year 1993, Sharjil was born. So the correct answer will be Sharjil. That is option A. Okay. So option A. Yes, Saurav. So I have mentioned the sequence. So that is why earlier I told you that the question is difficult. Okay. So option A is the correct answer of question number 6. Question number 7. In which year was Shamim born? In which year was Shamim born? Let's go back again. Shamim was born in the year 1996. So the correct answer here is option D, that is 1996. Let's quickly run through these questions. So question number 7, 1996 is correct. Question number 8. Which of the following was born in an odd number of year? Was not born, I'm sorry. Was not born in an odd number of year. Okay, which of the following was not born in an odd number year? So odd में कौन कौन born हुआ है? Check करते हैं. So it is Sharjil, Sukhbir, Shivoham, and Sampat. Okay, so Sharjil, Sukhbir, Shivoham, and Sampat. These four are born in odd number year. Stephen is the only one among these options. Stephen was born in 1994. So Stephen is the only one who is born in even number of year. Okay, so question number 8, correct answer is option C. Last question for the day. Question number 9, who was born in 1996? Who was born in 1996? And 1996, Shamim was born in this year. So Shamim, which option? Option E is correct for this question. Okay. So that was question number 9, the last question of the day. And that's it from my side for this session of logical reasoning. Now friends, I hope you would have liked this session. A lot of you have attended. A lot of you have shown your likes for this session. Thank you very much for appreciating. And we will definitely be back. I'll definitely be back with many more sessions in the upcoming days. Now this is the list of all the upcoming sessions for all of you. So have a look at this list. 4th of March, Geometry and Modern Maths. 5th of March, Logical Reasoning, in which blood relations and coding decoding will be covered. Again, 5th of March, Abstract Reasoning Decoded. And 6th of March, Logical Reasoning with tables, bar graphs, and pie charts will be conducted. Don't forget to join us for MAHCET MBA First Impression and the detailed analysis on 9th, 10th, and 11th of March. Stay tuned, you will get more information about this. You can follow us on all these social media platforms. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. Have a wonderful time preparing for your examination. All the very best. Bye bye. How should we increase a score in LR in the next few days? Overload, I have mentioned this earlier as well. Now, what you have to do is, now there is no need to look for anything new. Whatever you have done earlier, just keep revising the questions. Write test on daily basis. Whatever mock you are taking, do a proper analysis of your mock, identify your mistakes, and make corrections in that. That's it. Okay. So keep continuing with your revision, and that is the only way